Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, it's been a day. Woke up to snow, so if that isn't bad enough. Oh geez Louise. But I mean, we don't have that much snow, so I had to go out and run errands and get stuff ready, and yeah, because I got to go to work. Oh, what am I looking for? 3733. Okay. We're up here in the sky, trying to get across there. We're almost there. Let me see if I can do this. Like, there we go. Scary, scary, scary. Not much going on today. Like I said, I had to run errands, so that consumed my morning, and went to the grocery store and got a roast and put it in my crock pot with potatoes and carrots and onion, and they had some, I usually don't buy, organic mushrooms, whole mushrooms, so I threw them in there, and one of those crock pot powder mixes that I put in. It makes the best roast. If you can ever get those, you ought to try that out. It's made for crock pots, but they have one for roast and they have one for pulled pork, or you know what I mean, like barbecue pork or whatever. And you put all this stuff in it. My daughter used it all the time. And they stopped carrying the one for the pulled pork, so she was pretty upset about that, because that's all she ever uses, because she didn't want any onions, she didn't want any peppers. I've used the one with, from Campbell's, and it had red peppers in it and onions and stuff. I really liked it, but she's not a pepper and onion person, so, you know, each to his own. But they were both good, and you have to add, like, what do you call it? Some kind of vinegar and brown sugar, and I'm not sure what else, because I've only made it once or twice. One time we got like 4 little roasts, because they were on sale for $5 a piece, and we both have huge crock pots, so we filled both our crock pots and made pulled pork for everybody. We had pulled pork for about, a week, and that was feeding 4 or 5 people, but it was a lot of pork. And I took some and froze it so that I wouldn't have to use it all at one time. And I like it when they have the sales on the pork, so I either make pulled pork or I get enough pork to make both, like pulled pork and my pork for my green chili, because I'm usually out of green chili by the time I get ready to buy pork again. But and it works really well. I cook it with red and yellow peppers. Oops, dang near missed there. Oh, by the way, we're working on Hope Runs Deep by Diamond Art Club. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. Just felt like diamond painting, see what I mean? It comes and it goes. I worked a little bit on this, so I'm over to the left-hand side now. So all I have to do is fill in this part, and we'll be that way across. So, like I said, bits by bits. It just not real thrilled about getting it done, or in a hurry, I should say. So, yay. I watched a few floss tubes and a few... I didn't watch too much diamond painting, because I was so tired yesterday after the lunch thing, because I had turkey. It does me in every time, I swear. It was good, though. I had turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes and green beans. I didn't have any cranberry stuff this time. Or you could have had ham. So, and it was really nice. So, and my daughter and I were both pleased, you know, that it... She said that food is so much better, Mom, than it used to be when I was in school. And I'm like, well, evidently they're they're getting on to it. Isn't that a pretty color, peach? It's like a salmon, dark or medium salmon color. Whoops, I only need 3, please. Sorry, guys. She's just been 6 ways from Sunday all day. Tomorrow, it's supposed to snow about 6 to 8 inches, so we'll see what happens there. You know, whenever they say it's going to snow 6 to 8 inches, it doesn't snow but an inch. And there's going to be high winds, so I don't know how much of that's going to stick. But, of course, I have to go to work, so... And I'm only, like, 2 blocks away, so... Not a biggie. Hopefully I can get out. I just don't like driving on ice, but I don't have to go very far, and work is work, so a little bit. But today it was just barely enough to cover the ground, and the ground still got some snow from the last time it snowed, so we're getting a lot more snow than we usually used to get. So okay, whoop, got a few that are like out of whack here. Okay, I need P. No, we'll use that other one. Hang on. I'm using my thing. This is what it looks like. If nobody knows, everybody should know by now what that looks like. Hush, please. Let's see. I want that crazy. There we go. 3341. 3341. 3341. Hush! It's another shade of like a peachy orange. I don't know. It's got a little... I don't know. Can't begin to say. Molly, hush! Sorry, guys. Jeez. I hear the dogs barking. There must be something running around the neighborhood that is new to everybody, because I can hear all the dogs barking beyond my own. Oh, Lord. But other than that, not much going on this weekend. There's nothing going on, I don't believe, here in town. So there's nothing to draw anybody in or out. And with it being bad weather, I'm sure it'll be pretty quiet. Unless everybody decides to come up and go skiing. But we're like in between where people go skiing. So, I mean, it's like an hour and a half to go skiing from where I live, so we don't get much of that. You know, they usually just drive right through, so it's on the other side of the so-called divide, if you will. But, boy, there's a lot of this color. I had to fill up some of my colors. I was going through them so fast. But at least I can use my multi-placer. That always helps. I just wanted to make a quick video. Worked a little bit on stitching last night. I worked on my, what do you call it? My beaded peacock. Because I felt like doing that. And I was listening to a audiobook. I think it's Tammy Hoag's. Oh, geez. Hang on. Tammy Hoag's Cold, Cold Heart is about a lady that got kidnapped by a serial killer, and then she had to live through the aftermath, so we're not very far. I don't know how long I'll listen to this one. Some of them I can handle, and others, it's like, nope, just not happening. I don't know, I picked out a bunch of really weird audiobooks this time, and it's just not like me. I usually get, either Danielle Steele, or I get, what do you call it? Nora Roberts. I have found Patricia Cornwell. She's kind of a different one. She did the one on the Jack the Ripper case was solved book. And she's written quite a few books, and I found some at the thrift store, so I'll weed through them when I feel like watching that or reading that kind of thing. It's easier to read than... I didn't find any audiobooks. Oh, except for one. I think it's called I want to say Scarpathia, but I don't think that's quite how you say that. Scarpetta, maybe, is the name. And I just... I don't know, it's too hard to listen to because it's so technical. So it's easier to read. You can absorb more. So, I don't know. I may start reading one of them. I like how she writes, though. At least she writes like, you know, you're not stupid. And pretty in-depth. But, so those are what I got from the library. They might find themselves all back at the library. But, other than that, not doing too much of anything. Only going to go so far because you can't see what I'm doing. Trying to get over to this edge. Like to get the edge part down. That sky sure is pretty with all those oranges and pinks. Oops. Missed one. And then there's the purples from the trees. It's just gorgeous. This will be really nice when it's done. I didn't go looking for a frame when I went to the thrift store for a dream, because just not happening right this moment. I figure it can wait till the new year. And this one, it's going to be the same. I don't know that I'll be able to find a frame to put it in. We're almost done with this color. That went pretty fast. I'm sure there's some that I'm missing, but we'll just go on. Now we can have P. P is 352. 356, 352. It's kind of an orangey color. Kind of a pale or medium peach, maybe. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And they just sparkle. That's what I do love about round diamond paintings. They sparkle, sparkle. Oop. I do believe I got one too many there. Ugh. But at least I got my dinner in the crock pot, so all I have to do is come home and eat it. I like that. I still haven't got my hot pot. I so want a hot pot. They're kind of spendy. They might be on sale now that it's Christmas, but I sure would like to have one, and I want one with all the attachments, so maybe after Christmas sale. Who knows? Stranger stuff has happened. Dagnabbit. Off like 1/8 of an inch. Come on, everybody get in there. So I've just been working on first one thing, then another. It's kind of boring around here when I can't use my computer for the internet. Oh, geez. I'm telling you, Monday cannot come fast enough. And then we'll be back on schedule for about 5 minutes. And I'll be happy. But other than that, I don't know. Daughter, I called her today. She was in a feisty mood. She had about 50 things that she had to accomplish before the 9-year-old got back from school, and she was not in a good mood, so I just let her go. She had to take the puppy to go get his puppy shots. then run and help out a friend, and of course she's dragging the 4-year-old around because she doesn't go to school on Friday. Oh yeah, she's just about fit to be tied. Oh, I thought I saw another pea there. Some big areas. See what I mean? There's some nice, great big areas. This goes quite a bit up there. Oops. All right. I need the white. I have to lay it this way so that I can tell which one I'm looking for. 3824. There's two. 3824. There's two of those half squares. One goes one direction, one goes another. One is in brown, and then the other's in the sky. But at least they're far away from each other, so I don't have to figure it out, them being that close together. So that helps. Goes a little bit faster that way. And I have a few stragglers, as usual. Whoops, sorry. Kind of pushed on that a little bit hard, didn't I? Oh, Lord. And tonight's my long night. Oh, man. I gotta be there until 10 o'clock. It's always special. But like I said, it should be nice and quiet. Because if it starts snowing, I don't know if it's supposed to... I don't think it's supposed to start until tomorrow. But Friday, you know, they're kind of coming and going, but if they see that weather report, they may not show up. So it's always something to look forward to. Sometimes you just need a peace and quiet day. We're almost getting there, guys. Ah, get in there. Dang near it missed. Sometimes I get way too many on there, and it does not want to work right. Sometimes I can scooch them, and then if I miss, like I just did, I don't want to get where I need it to be at all. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. Telling you. Oh, come on, please. Jeez, that bunch didn't want to go at all. I was watching Mrs. Coffee yesterday, and she had some of that patty wax. I'd like to try it, just see how it goes. I don't know if I'd like it more or less than the other stuff that we use. Can't say. It doesn't look real hard to use. But I like to give things a try and see if I like them or if I don't. Trying to fill in the gaps here. Oh, we almost got that sky done. See, that was, whoops. Let's not spill them, come on. It's Friday the 13th. Everything always seems to happen. Although, you know, I'm better on Friday the 13th. On the day before Friday the 13th or the day after, that's when everything all goes to hell. I almost got smacked today in the car because this guy pulled right out in front of me. And it wasn't too busy at the grocery store, so I didn't have to worry about that, thank God. They haven't all figured out they're going to need food, or they're all at work, and they can't get to the grocery store yet. But at least that wasn't terribly, terribly busy. Hey. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it. I wanted to do a little quick one today. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for everybody that has subscribed, and all my new subscribers, welcome. I do diamond painting and stitching here. Several different kinds of stitching, beaded stitching. I do with plastic or preciosa beads. Well, I call them preciosa, but that's so not how you're supposed to say it, but it's the glass beads. So I do a lot of stitching, and I do diamond painting. So welcome, and welcome back to everybody that came back. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Friday the 13th. God bless. Bye-bye.